I don't think this one needs an introduction. You've all known for about a year now that Disney's Snow White was doomed from its fucking inception. From the leaked set photos to the resurfaced interviews of Rachel Zegler being a condescending brat and disrespecting the original, a slew of delays and controversy. I mean, Christ. If you really need a refresher, go watch Critical Drinker or Nerdrotic. They milked this fucker so much it looks like this. So now that the film is out and we're finally able to gaze upon it in horror, is it as bad as it looked from the trailers? Oh my god, yes. It is so far and away one of the worst of these live-action Disney remakes, and one of the most insulting things to come out of this studio since Wish. But at the same time, I'm not even mad. This movie is so awful that it's downright precious. It has such a disregard for the source material, and is so desperate to try to twist and morph it into something completely backwards and shitty, that I honestly just had to laugh at it. The movie does loosely follow the original, although they changed the meaning of fairness to be referring to kindness and power rather than physical beauty. So the evil queen isn't trying to kill Snow White because she's prettier than her, even though that is kind of part of it. She killed her parents and took over the kingdom and wants Snow White out of the picture so that she can't take it back. Okay, I feel like having the queen have a personal connection to Snow White could have been interesting if it was a Mother Gothel situation and she stole her before she knew her parents, but the way it's written here, she's just counting on everyone being helpless and sad until the end where they all decide to rise up. And for as much as Rachel went on in those interviews about how this would be a more progressive, powerful Snow White, she still ends up being saved by the prince at the end. Why did everyone just fall in line immediately after the king died? Why didn't Snow White run away sooner? I don't fucking know. Here's some nightmare fuel. Why did they make the 7 dwarves these ugly Polar Express Uncanny Valley goblin fuckers? Why didn't they just hire little people to play them? Why is the only little person in the cast not playing one of the dwarves? The dwarves themselves don't really offer anything beyond the surface level. And they even fuck up things about their characters. Dopey doesn't talk. Sorry for the spoiler, but Dopey does not talk in the original, and he talks in this. What the fuck? Also, in the original, when Grumpy is the one crying the hardest at Snow White's funeral, it's heartbreaking. Whereas here, I need an adult. Speaking of the funeral, someone in our audience sneezed as Snow White was coming back to life, and it was the funniest thing ever. Like, me and Anne had to control our laughter. It was so great. The cast was kind of all over the place. These are admittedly talented actors, but they are completely kneecapped by this garbage script. Rachel Zegler was at her best when she wasn't talking, but that might be because a lot of her performance is staring awfully, staring sternly, staring powerfully. She was mainly just alright. Gal Gadot is terrible as the evil queen. The guy playing Jonathan seemed split between a Flynn Rider type character and a generic prince like in the original, but he was mostly just okay. The dwarves were all very annoying, but Grumpy was still the best one. The songs all sucked. I don't know what's been going on with Disney lately where after 2021, they've just lost the ability to write a good musical. The songs lifted from the original are butchered to shit, and the original songs are all poorly written auto-tune trash. Was Ziegler seriously the only person they hired that could actually sing? Ultimately, none of the shit I'm telling you should be a surprise. Everyone already knew this movie was going to be terrible. But in case you needed confirmation, here it is. The Lion King 2019 is still the worst of these, but damn it if this isn't a close second. It's honestly hard to decide which is a bigger insult between this and Wish. They both absolutely shit on Disney's legacy. Only this one shits on their original classic, whereas Wish just shits on Disney as a whole. In case I haven't made myself clear, please don't go see this movie. If you need your fix of Memberberry, save your money for when Stitch or Dragons comes out. Or better yet, go watch The Day the Earth Blew Up. Watch literally anything else. Fuck. 1 out of 5. Jesus Christ.